Hi guys, it's Callan once again from Reflex Theatre, back with another video exercise for your weekly social integration online. Just before we head inside guys, we've been receiving some lovely feedback from you at home, so thank you very much if you've been sending us comments on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram and Twitter at Reflex Theatre of course. And of course, the only way we can improve these video exercises and making sure that we are helping you during lockdown is that we continue to receive this feedback. So please do keep commenting, do keep sharing, and do let us know how we're getting on so we can cater to your needs as much as possible. But without further ado, let's head inside. Okay, we have got a challenging one for you this week, guys. This is called 1 Minute Expert. And effectively, what me and Megan are going to try and do is be an expert in a subject. Whether we come up with true facts or complete nonsense about a subject is completely by the by, but we've got to be fluent and not repeat and not deviate, go away from the subject in question. So let's come up with that subject. What are we experts in, Megan?
Penguins.
Penguins, okay. So we've got to be as fluent as possible without going away from the subject of penguins and without repeating anything on penguins. Would you like to go first or second?
I can go first. That's
okay,
fine.
Go ahead. Tell me about penguins.
Penguins are found in the Arctic. There are many different types of penguin, including emperor penguins and other penguins. Penguins all fall into those two categories, either emperor or other. I believe there are some that might be what have I done?
I think that was a little bit of a repeat. Do we call that a repeat on emperor and other penguins?
I was just qualifying, but okay, that's fine. No, go on, you'll go then. A rock jumper, that's the other one.
Penguins have flat bellies. So when they slide down in the Arctic into the freezing cold water, they have very little friction burn, meaning they increase speed and increase comfort on the way down. They also are very, very good parents because they will look after the younglings when they're growing up, and also in egg form. The male will go away and gather food, while the female will sit on the eggs or near the younglings to make them not as lonely. So, in all, the main thing...
In all.
In all.
And also, it's the other way around. Penguin dads sit on the eggs.
I didn't
Penguin
say you had
mums
to be completely correct.
go out and, and do all the hard graft. So.
Super. Have we got any more facts about penguins, Megan?
Do I know any more facts? Okay, I can do more. The rock jumper penguin is found within the Arctic Circle, as are most penguins. These penguins enjoy jumping on rocks. They also enjoy climbing, gallivanting, and some water sports. Penguins normally find themselves in the bar on Tuesdays. Wednesdays is a religious day for penguins where they worship at the god of manatee.
Oh, that was a little bit of hesitation,
but manatee.
I really like that. We'll pause it there, guys, but have a go yourselves. Good luck. This is tough. So it was a challenging one for you, and I was not kidding. What we're starting to do from this point forward, guys, with these exercises is try and culminate all of the stuff that we have learned in individual exercises and take that holistic approach that I was on about last week. And this exercise, 1 Minute Expert, does that to a T. First of all, imagination skills. You are thinking of things on the fly, whether they be true, whether they be not true. Stuff that will allow you to keep on speaking fluently as much as possible. Number 2, communication. With your imagination, you've got to keep the topic relevant. You've got to make sure that you're being fluid. You've got to make sure that you're not diverting away from the core subject, because that keeps your partner engaged, informed, and you are improving that communication between you two. And finally, interaction. Now, we didn't really explore too much of this when we were inside just now, but what I would encourage is how you keep that conversation and that 1 minute expertise that you're coming up with engaging. Do you put your body into it? Do you pause? Do you go on to something else? Do you liven up the tone with your voice? How do you make sure that your interaction is as engaging so that communication is good and you allow your imagination to flow, using all three things as much as possible, fluidly, brilliantly, and effectively? And other added benefits include actually reading up about a subject once you've done this exercise. Because believe me, as soon as we finished the penguin exercises, I was on the internet, I was reading stuff about penguins, because the more knowledge you know, the more you've got to access. And that is what improvisation's all about. Personally, the way I look at it is improvisation. Imagine that you're walking on a path, but you're not actually seeing where you're going. What you're doing is you're seeing where you've been. You're seeing all the knowledge that you can incorporate into where you're going. So it's almost like you're walking forwards looking backwards. And of course, for those of you who care for people with profound and multiple learning difficulties, or for those of you who are PMLD, this is another beautiful chance to get those multisensory objects around the house out. Start the exercise as we did by picking a topic or by picking an object around the house that you've picked and, what you're going to be an expert in, and without deviation, hesitation or repetition, as I challenge you to do, create a multisensory experience around the story, the facts, the made-up stuff around this object. Again, what does it look like, feel like, sound like, taste like, if it's safe to do so, of course, because as I always say, if you activate the senses, you activate the synapses. So there we go, guys. Hope you are going to have fun with that. As I said at the start, if you do have any feedback on this exercise or the previous exercises we've done, please do let us know by commenting down below on YouTube or sending us your lovely, lovely comments on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. And why not give us a follow as well? Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss a single video. And without further ado, guys, I will see you next week. Stay safe and stay social.